Howdy, howdy. This is Blue Otter, and today we are playing Hotel Architect. We are moving to Paris. Now this one we did in the last playtest. I did this as a long live stream where I played the entire playtest. That was the final playtest. This is nestled among cozy cafes and within walking distance of the Eiffel Tower. You have found the perfect spot for a hotel ready to please some gourmands. So really quickly, let's look at what we need to do. We need to restore the neglected floor, have business guests conduct 10 meetings in a conference room, vanity, have your guests complete 10 spa sessions, and a grand piano, get your first review from the upper crust. Once we get all those 4 done, that will unlock St. Anton, which is one we have not done, so I'm really looking forward to doing that. Other bonus objectives we have is to get the lobster bisque, the Baroque carpet, wallpapers. We also have mansion stone, which is my favorite. We have a carpet, stone art, an ironing board, bookshelf, a safe, park bench, Parisian flowers. And we have the striped shirt, the beret, Napoleon hat, and the feather hat. The Mona Lisa, a hotel sign, the red carpet simulator, and an Eiffel Tower miniature. So with that, let's go ahead and start our new scenario. Maison Loutre. And we'll start.
Bienvenue to Paris, the city of light.
Bienvenue.
You now stand before a sad and partially neglected old property. But with vision and hard work, I assure you it has the potential to become the finest hotel in the city. Time to clear out the old, worn-out remains and bring in new furniture and materials to breathe life back into the building. Along with restoring the worn-out floor, you should focus on attracting business guests to fill your conference rooms and offer relaxing spa sessions to those in need of luxury. And of course, no Parisian success story is complete without impressing the upper crust, the most demanding and sophisticated guests. Let's show this city what you're capable of.
The French the one that executed their upper class?
Look at
Just
that!
saying.
You now have a bunch of new items available. I'm sure some of them will come in handy very soon.
All right, so let's look at what we've got. We get a conference table, we have business screens, whiteboard, snacks table, hot tub, an ice bucket, skincare table, aroma table, spa shower, mud bath, fruit table, spa bed, massage chair, French balcony window, damaged wallpaper, and modular carpet. Claim all of those. We're gonna pause this while we look around. Does she have
Now
more
I'll
to say?
leave you with the objectives needed to complete the scenario. Good luck!
All right, bye. Bye. All right, so we need to restore and clean the neglected floor, remove all the worn out items, and add new wall materials. So that's literally just all of this. Have business guests conduct 10 meetings in a conference room. Have your guests complete 10 spa sessions. And get your first review from an upper crust. So we're going to look really quickly. We're going to go down. So this floor, or this one in particular, is really pretty cool. I like, what is your what?
Ooga?
Apricot, why? Please tell me that's the food. Okay, so anyway, so we've got, I love the layout of this. This one is a pre-built one. We have a nice red theme, even though I'd like to change it out to blue. And then we have a nice little courtyard that we're going to eventually cover up, but we'll get to that in a moment. So right here we have a little bit of a seating area. I want to change this out with luxury seating. We have a tiniest staff room here, but we might be able to, we might actually be able to move some of this around and get a little bit more functionality out of this and a little bit better. Yeah, we can probably do this. We are pretty landlocked though. So, all right. So, second floor. We have some nice bathrooms. So this one gives us some nice bathrooms. This one is for sporties. No tanning options. Business needs a conference room. So I think I would like to have this be kind of for the sporties. Did we have any down here? We did not. I also like this because this also has like a little alcove for the staff. For the wait staff. All right. So what I want to do is I want to get, we have 100,000. Let's splurge. Let's go ahead and get the, all right, we're going to, oh, first off, before we do anything, let's take this out. I want to extend this over here, and we're going to extend this right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually delete this wall and this wall. So we're going to make this into a nice little area right there. And then here we're going to be able to we did this. Yeah, we're just going to have this continue there and this continue right there. Okay, because that's how we have to get to there. And then what we can actually do is we can come down here, do foundation, and we should be able to, might have to wait till we get to that. Okay, let's go ahead and, yeah, we have to wait till this is all built. Okay, we're going to delete. Gotta remove all of the stuff. And then what we're gonna do here is we're going to cover that up. So this is gonna be my business floor. Now what I'm gonna double check real quick, we're gonna pause this again. Two things I want to check with is because we're looking at business. Is 3 stars, minimum of 12. They want 12,500. Basic suite, but they want access to a conference room. Easy peasy. All right, what about the upper crust? So the upper crust, which is the primary one that we're going to be doing, we have to have 5 stars. A 30 room minimum. That's fine. A room value of 50,000. Luxurious bed. Basically luxurious bedroom stuff, and luxurious bath, but they don't care about anything else. All right, so with that and that in mind, move this, that right there. Do this, window. You know what? We'll have, Now, if you have this issue, hit the R and that will reverse it back. For flooring, this looks like wood paneling. So let's look at, no, it's too bright. Is it this? Yeah, perfect. Okay. That's there. But we have modular, wide. Let's look and see. Oh, because we have... let's unpause this. Okay, so what I would like to do is we're going to come back over here to rug. Do that. And then we'll just add... There we go. All right, now... we need to clear those. Oh, hold on. We're going to remove those walls, and that's going to give us a nice center place. They're gonna, so if we were to look up, it kind of encloses in thing. Now, what we also need to do, just need to, yeah, we're gonna do, we could do this, you know, pause this. What, we could just do this. That looks fine. So we can do that one in there, and then in the rooms, we'll have... We'll have that be, because these are going to be the business rooms, and business rooms just need to be... Hold on. I think we might be able to... I think we can get rid of all of these walls. I'm spending money like I had for the, here it goes. And there. Okay. Because the business needs to be a minimum of 12. So watch this. If I do a minimum of 12... That is that big. That is how much space the business class needs. And I can throw in, and I can include the bathroom in on that. Now the thing is really it's the exact same thing as the sunbather, except instead of an exterior window, they just need access to a conference room. So we could do, this one would be a nice bigger one. This one we could do there. There, and that gives everyone access to a window. And this one gets a little bit nicer of a We just do there. Let's see. Then we can do. Yeah, so we can have it like so and like so. Then with doors, door, door, door. Or do I want these to be apart? Or no, I'm sorry, do I want these to be apart? I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, let's go in and we're gonna do, hold on. Doors. Right now, probably the most indecisive person to ever exist. Okay. Doors here. There. So that way, everyone is kind of, you know, aside from this one, but everyone's kind of separate. Or let's see if we can do it this way. If I do... I do 3 there. There. Yeah, and they have to be there. Okay, so yeah, so we just do that and that one. And we'll just make it where they are identical. The only difference is this one's got an extra window. And we'll put, oh no, it goes on this side. Okay. Hold on. What type of doors? Okay, they are wood doors. So we're gonna delete that door and that door. We're gonna go with yeah, we'll go with the nice dark wood. And then we're going to add all right. Oh yeah, I could, yeah, I know exactly what we're doing with this. We're going to add where is it? Walls. Hold on. Okay, so if this... Okay, that just went straight up there. So we could theoretically have the stairs just continue in red. Hold on. It was skip one and then... Okay, so we could literally have it just continue with that. Interior walls. I think we're going to have this. There. Okay, so this will honestly believe this will finish out. Oh, yeah, they've got to finish out the build. So let's do... Can we... No, we're gonna do a wood. And then we'll just have a little side door right here that people can come in. Okay, let's go in. Yep, we are spending our money today. Bedrooms. This is for the business class. Bathroom. All right. Now they don't really need a whole lot. So let's just go ahead and get them some basics. Need them to finish putting up the walls. Okay, there's that. Then we need a toilet goes right there and there and there and there. And sink. I gotta fix that one. There we go. Okay, and then for the bedroom, we're just going to do something really simple. Because they are almost like all identical on this. And then we need a white stand. Or the case stand. Okay, here's hoping that this fixes everything. that does all of that. Oh, hold on. We got that one and that one. Then we're going to do... Gonna do all. Where is... Oh, here it is. And then there was another one that I used that I liked. Which we could just take this one and do a blue. Let's do the wood. I believe it was this one. Do there, and then you know we're gonna do. We'll do some carpet. We'll do some nice carpet for them. And then for some tiles or... I think I like the stone a little bit better, but... There we go. Lobster bisque. Let's go down here. Nope. Dinner menu. So we need to go over here to our research. Can we get... Yes. Do that so we can get our dinner menu. And we can get the lobster bisque. Beautiful. 3 stars. Boom. Not even 30 minutes in here. All right. We'll eventually come back. But we got to get this area straightened up now. Then we need the conference room. And here we basically have 2 things. We need the table. We're gonna put like right here. We're gonna try to make these as identical as possible. We need a projector. TVs. We have a snack bar. Water. And we'll do this. Where can we put? There we are. Let's put coffee right there. We'll do that right there. And move one of these right there. Have one of each style right there. And we can also do a bit of some books there. Let's have some couches right there. And
Well done
there's our pool
restoring that
table.
grimy old floor. To complete your next main objective, you'll need to attract business guests to your hotel and set up a functional conference room.
Yeah, we've got the conference room. It's just a matter of... Yeah, so we've already got... Looks like we've got a couple business people already. Yeah, business. Perfect. These are all... I didn't even check to make sure that these were good. All right. And they've already had 5. So one thing we can do... One thing I like to have here is that now they've got this pool table. And you can actually add the pool table in... what I was doing was like having it like be like right there. So like they can come in here and do the pool table or go up. Honestly, if we go up to the next route, to the next level, we can... There's our tea station.
You're definitely on your way to transforming this tired old hotel into something magnificent.
Do we have... Is that something that's over here? Let's just do this. Where is... Oh, tea station. No, that is part of... That's part of the bar. Okay. So that's one thing I could do is I could easily take this room out and replace it with a bar. But what we're going to do actually is we're going to come up here. I'm going to try to see how well I can get away with this. Let's... Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We are going to actually remove these 2. Call in a 2-person team. We got a new cup of, or new, right, slow. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a bar. We're gonna carve out a little section right here. All right, let's see if we can actually get this to work. I want that. Oh, glasses there. Need to just do glasses there. Here. I think I still have... Do I still have to have the counter? No, okay, so drink menu. I want... something for business. An upper crust, which is going to be this one. So I'm going to need a bar counter. And then for here... That's brats and business. We'll do this one. So this, I just need that, and I need a counter. I'll put that right there. Last thing is I need staff. We're gonna get ice cold. All right, so that's going to get a bar. That will also help generate revenue. We're going to come down here, remove that. Three stars, perfect. Let's do right here. There we go. So here we're gonna actually do a spa. Kind of little hodgepodge there. Oh, hold on. I don't want those two areas. What I'll do here is have a tea bar. Or a tea. Alright, so let's come back over here. All right, let's slow it down just a little bit so I can have some time to do everything. All right, so we can have a spa shower. A jacuzzi right there. This bath, which we'll move. There, let's put and then we could do mud baths. There. We'll do that one, and then I need to see what else I've got. That one, and I think this one? Yeah. There we go. Right there, and then we're gonna do just like that. With a window. Can we do nice big window right there? There we go. We got reach business review score 8 minimum with 5 reviews. Okay, so here we're gonna do a floor. One stone. We're gonna do that one, and then for walls, ooh, bamboo. That's gonna look slick. Okay. There we go. And then we're just gonna have another, it's gonna be a very, very small bar. Just table here, key and register. That's it. There's our safe. Have at least 10 occupied rooms at the same time. There we go. We've got our first spa. Now that is one of the items that I want. This is one of the items that I do want to have in at Santorini. I think they're complaining about the sound just from the construction. They'll get over it. Now, really? Okay, so for the upper crust, we need a minimum of 30. But I do have to get... Okay, so to get 4-star... Oh, I know. I don't remember how. Okay, critic review. Oh, and then I got the next one anyway. Bar, and then the spa was required for 5 stars. So yeah, I just need... This room just needs to be finished. That's great, because we're gonna do a second little bar right here. And this one we're gonna have a register, a tea, and we'll have, if anybody wants to sit down, we'll have some little seat. Hold on. This one, now this one is primarily for upper crust. So we're gonna do...
Splendid. Now it's time to attract
There's
the
that
upper
vanity.
crust. Go for those 5 stars and make sure your rooms live up to their
That's what I'm
demanding
working
standards.
on. We do both of those. Let's assign some staff. We have Izzy on the rocks. Yeah, Izzy is going to be good. We can just bring them in. Yeah, I know it's nothing really to look at right now, but we're working on it. It's there we are. The spa is done. Oh, you still need some stuff. I hate that they're like, oh yeah, you need to have more counter space. You know what? Let's do this. Let's just go ahead and make all of this right there. Got the striped shirt. Okay, so we have that. And that. And we're going to go 2 of these. Thank you. That was 3 or 4 stars. Okay. Okay, so what we need to do is hold. Let's pause this. I'm trying to grab. What is this? Oh, that looks kind of cool. Kind of busy, but kind of cool too. You know, honestly, no, we're trying to do upper crust, so we're gonna do that. except for that area that they're standing on. That's going to be it's gonna be marble. Now I'm just trying to figure out how I want to go about getting this. I could do... Okay, so I'm gonna have them fill this out. And then I'm gonna send them on their way, and then I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna lay out what I want this area to look like. Here, we can do this. Oh, and then we need to do walls. We're just gonna do what looks like high-end stuff. We could do that high-end, or we could do that. No, that's just too busy. Okay, that's fine. I think they're good. Yeah. All right, they're gone. Okay, so now what I want to do is, one, I want to recover some of my money. So I'm going to let this be going at full speed because then I've got 10 rooms. What I would like to try to do is I would like to try, now this is the highest we can, because this is the roof and you can't access the roof. So what I'd like to do is I would really like to try to figure out how to get everything in here. So if I do, that's 4, 5. Okay, so that's 20. 24. 28. Do that. That would be 30. Let's see if we can do that again. That's 2, 4, 6, 7. That's 28, 30. That's the bare minimum of what I need to make this work. Now we could just do 2, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do that. Well, this is saying I can go out overhead 1. I don't think that gives me any advantage. We could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7, 14. Okay. That would be 28. Uh, 29, 30. Can we get one more room? Because here is, one of these was, I build 5 floors, build 5 upper crust bedrooms right here, mansion stone. I want that stone. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Okay, so if we do that as 1, 2, this is gonna be really tight. 5, 6, 12, 18, 24, 26. Nothing says I have to keep this. I'll probably make him just like 3 penthouse suites or something. Delete that one. 3 stars. Those 3 stars? Yeah. Okay, so we have that. We're gonna go through, do... door, 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 and... honestly, we could do door. And I could, okay, because this has got math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 4. This one's got 32. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one's got 34. Yeah, okay. I don't need this. Alright, so can we... so that's 6, 1, 2, 12, 18, 24, 26. So yeah, we could do... okay, you know what? If I am going to end up removing these anyway, let me do it this way. We're going to delete everything to here. Delete all of this. Okay. Keep all that. Okay, so what we're going to do... we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. We're going to go over 1. So 9 times 4 is actually 36. So remove that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, 9 times 3, sorry. 9 times 3. I can math. 9 times 3 is 27. 28, 29, 30. Done. That one. How far can we Tetris this? Okay, so then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 18, 24, 26, 28, 29, 30. We do that. Okay. So those are 2. Oh, wait, whoa, 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 wait. Is this? I do believe that looks like I can mirror this. Okay, so if we do 1, 2, 3 up to here and 2 over here. Do that. And then this one goes back. Like that. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. I can get 5 in here. 2, 4, 6, 7. 14. This is 28. If I give you 2, I can... Hold on. I can take 2. And that should be 5 rooms. Hold on. Let's do this. Because this looks awful. Let's do, if we take, and I give these 2 here. There. That doesn't quite look near as bad. Okay, so foundation. This can go here. So we would be able to delete this entire wall. Do this. Door. Actually, we're going to put this door there. We'll remove this one. And then we're going to also add more doors here. And here. Okay, I'm sorry. This looks stupid. We're just gonna... Someone's gonna get... extra seat. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's do... Speed rush, see if we can't get these. We're gonna do, oh wait, and then we gotta do bathrooms. I'm gonna see how much space I need to get the bedroom in. Oh, research. I need this Napoleon hat. Okay. Here we go. Over here, we're just going to level up. Okay, since we did that, let's go. Let's come back over here, and that would have been really bad if I hadn't unlocked this. Okay. Yeah, how peaceful is that to be doing your quarterly meeting or whatever? And pause. Let's try to see if we can't get yeah, recent. All right, let's do, I want all. Still got some stuff that is, yeah, we're gonna do marble. We'll do maybe that's still way too, it's too busy. Or is this 5? No, that's 3. Okay, fine. We'll just do marble. All right, and floor. Just have marble, marble, marble. Okay. Now I'm gonna start with designating all these as bedrooms. I am gonna add suites to these. So we're gonna go and do a bit of, oh, there. Yeah, we're gonna do a bit of a time lapse. All we need is for the critic to come and review my spa. That's 4. Okay, let's keep going. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna follow the critic around and we're just gonna watch everything that they do. They are at the hotel. Let's... Fabian Michelin. Five stars so far. Okay, he likes the bar. He thinks it's not clean. Gym, what do you think? Sweating like crazy, raiding the gym. Okay. Still thinks that every place is dirty. In deep sleep. Might hire some more cleaners after this. He's doing that. Let's yeah, let's just do that. All right. Where are you? I did not need to see that. Shooting pool. Okay, that's great. Or billiards or whatever it is. Checking out. What do we got? What do we got? I saw diamonds. 4 stars. Sleep quality was not that great. Entertainment was only so-so, but the spa was amazing. So I wish it would tell me a little bit more about the sleep quality. Because, hold on. Up one more. So he was in this room. Piece of furniture. Yeah, I mean, that's... You can't get more pristine than that. That's the highest I've got. Maybe 46,000. Maybe he was just a bad thing. All right, let's... Now, we're gonna have... I've got to call it for here. I'm gonna do a bit of a time lapse on the build for these. Or just skip ahead. We're gonna continue. Next episode, we're gonna get our 5 stars. We're gonna get these certified as upper crust. And then work to get a new... get a review. And once I get the designation of 5, which I have to get the stars first, probably should have done first, but once I get the stars designation and I can get these 5 rooms certified as upper crust, which will allow me to get... Where is it? This one, the mansion stone. We will be able to do some stuff, and we'll also work on making it haunted. We'll kind of do a little bit of some achievement hunting, as well as getting our 4th achievement, and hopefully be able to kind of wrap up Paris for now. We will be back with Paris, but then we're going to move on to Saint Anton. So one more episode. I anticipate one more episode in Paris, and then we'll move on to Saint Anton. And then we'll cycle back and try to see if we can't get 5 stars on everything and just really pristine up the all of the existing scenario. Yeah, we might as well wait one more day for a critic. Nah, we'll hold off till next time. All right, thank you for watching. Have an utterly fantastic day, and see you next time.